What is up, dudes? And yes, today we are going to be talking about how to get free units. That's right, dudes, free units. So if you're one of the people that don't really want to spend money on games, I don't blame you. First of all, I never used to spend money on games. This is how I'm going to show you how to get free units. The reason why I'm actually making this video before we get started is that so many of you ask me, how do I get my units? Constantly, loads of you. Every time I open my quizzes, everyone's always saying to me, "How do you get so many units? How do you get so many units?" And I just want to clear something up now, because you always ask me, dudes. I always buy my units. I always buy the All-Father Odin's Vault. That's the one I always get. So that's how I always get mine. But if you are one of them people that don't want to spend money on the game, I will show you right now how to get it. Now, it's not going to be a super fast way, or it's not going to be like you're not going to be able to get like a bazillion units. It's nothing like that. You've got, obviously, this is basically farming units, and this way, as long as you save it up, you should have a lot at the end of it. As long as you don't spend your units, like you probably have like I don't know how many. If you add them all up, you probably get kind of a bit, I suppose. But here we go. All right. So first thing you want to do is when you're going through story mode, here. Now, I'm still in Act 1, which we're going to be catching up to that. Don't worry, I'm just trying to finish off Ultron's Assault, and then we'll be finishing up this one. But if you come into here, before you even go into the missions, you got your lineup. Now, if you look on the bottom left-hand corner, you got View Quest with Rewards. So if you tap onto that, so it says Completion Rewards. So for your first completion, just this one time around the grid to get to the end of that mission there, you get 10 units and other stuff. If you 100% that certain mission, you get 20 units plus other stuff. So this happens on every single mission. If you come out of here, let's just go into number 2 right here. Now obviously some of them are going to be higher, some of them are going to be lower. So if we come into here, I'm going to go few rewards again. This one is if you complete it just once around the grid, that's 5, and then if you 100% it, you get 10. So as you're starting to get further in the story, you actually get more units. So obviously I can't tell you how much it's going to be in Act 2 or 3 because I actually not that far. But from Act 1, we're just from the second mission of Chapter 4 to the 5th mission in Chapter 4, you could see basically doubled the units. So if you go through the whole story from Act 1 to Act 3 and doing everything, you should at the end of it have a nice healthy bit of units there for absolutely free, guys. You know, just absolutely free. It's amazing. Alright, so that's the first way to get free units. Alright, second way is, now, this is the reason why I'm doing this video. This is obviously a lot of you already know this, but this is for a lot of newbies that come into the game. Because believe it or not, dudes, there is a hell of a lot of new players every single day coming into this game. So that's the one reason why I'm doing this as well. Because I want to show new people that are coming into the game how to get free units. Because it's very daunting if you come into the game after watching loads of YouTube stuff. You're like, whoa, wait a minute. This YouTuber's got that many 4 stars. This one's got 3 stars. This one's how the hell? It can seem really daunting. So I just want to try and show the newbies how to find some free units, so then they can start getting crystals, and hopefully they can get some 4 stars as well. Second way is, now that the alliances is up and running, the events, which is great way to get units as well, as long as you're in an active as long as you're in an active alliance as well. You don't want to be in an alliance that's not really doing nothing, because then you're not going to get the rewards. So if we come into the rewards on this mission, let me see if you can get any units. Oh, there you go. See, so for getting 500,000 points here, you get 75 units. 75, that's pretty good. And we've got to remember, it's a team effort, so it's more easier to actually get. I don't think you can get, yeah, there you go. Look, and if you get that many down here, there's another 150 units. So that's only on one event right there. So if you come into the next one, which is Ultron's Assault, we'll go and look at the rewards there. You come down, there you go. Look, another 25 units. Now, this is a really good way to actually get, let's see, we've actually got all these, let's see if there's any more here. Alright, this mission actually didn't give any, but there's loads. Look how many there is, Luke. Like, these ones are the ones that are finished, and these are the ones that are active. But these alliance events, there's constantly more and more always happening. So that's one really good thing about the alliance events, is that it can really help you get kind of a lot of units if you don't want to spend money on the game. As long as you save your units, guys. But everyone that's new into the game, do the whole story quickly. Even if we go into, I did actually miss one thing out. So that's the alliance. Even if you do the story quest there, go into event quests and then go into Ultron's story as well. So now you've got a second story. Now you come into here, go on to that. Now this is Ultron's story mode. View, as you can see, you get completion rewards of 5, and then 100% it, you get the 10. So as long as you do the whole of your, well, as far as you can get anyway in story mode, because I know it gets harder as you're going along. As long as you can go as far as you can in story mode and go as far as you can in Ultron's missions as well, and then join the active alliance or active-ish, as long as you're getting the rewards, and then claim your units from here as well. But if you're going to join the alliance, not this alliance, I'm just saying if you join any alliance, just make sure you don't join it just to get the stuff. It's not cool. You have to try and put work in, dudes. Don't just join an alliance and say, oh, I just want to rank all the rewards in. Yeah, I don't want to do no work. No. Make sure you help your alliance out as well, dudes, okay? Lastly, but not leastly, crystals. You can actually get units from crystals. As you can see here, it says arena crystals. Now, to get these arena crystals, you need battle points. And I'm going to show you how to get the battle points first before we actually go into this arena, because I've actually got enough battle points to actually buy one of these to show you, so I will do that. But to get the battle points, you need to go into fight again, and this time you need to go into versus. Now, you can do any of these missions here, which will give battle points. Now, if you do 1v1 and you win, you get 100 battle points. If you do the 3 versus 3, depending on how many matches you win, like if you win all 3 matches, you get 300 battle points. If you only win 2 out of 3, you're going to get 200 battle points. If you only win 1 out of 3, you only get 100 battle points. Do you see what's going on there? So obviously, how many matches you win is how many 100 battle points you win. So if you get one match, 100 points. You know what I'm saying? So you just keep on doing these and just save up. Like literally, if you can play as much as you can actually save up around about, like, I don't know, at least 50,000 battle points. Easy-ish, I suppose, because I can get about 80,000, maybe a little bit more sometimes, and sometimes I even spend it halfway through just so I can get some gold to keep on doing some stuff. So you should be able to get at least, let's say, we'll say easy, like for newbies as well, we'll say you should at least be able to get about 20,000. So you should be able to get 20,000 battle points from doing these missions here when they're on for 3 days. The 3-day ones. These ones come up all the time as well, so they're always going to be here. So let's say you've got 20,000 battle points now. Now, this is when you come into here. The crystals. Now, as you can see, my battle points is right there. Can you see it says 2,760? That's the top in the middle. Now it's changed to alliance points. But you come into arena crystal here where you can see the Punisher. You click into here. Now, if you have 20,000, that can get you 10 packs of crystals. I haven't got enough of that now. We have got 1. I'm going to show you. Oh, actually, it says here top prizes. You can see here the top prizes. Obviously, 3-star Punisher you can get. I'm going to see if a 4-star Punisher. I'm still hunting for that guy. I still haven't got him. You can get ISOs of 1300 ones. I don't think it's going to show you no units, but I'm going to buy 1 unit quickly. Just so I can actually show you. Do you see unit right there? There's another unit. Now, you actually land on these units. This is actually a good way of, first of all, you need gold. So you're going to need to do this to get gold. So can you see how many units are down in there, dudes? Right? You're going to get full energy refills, which cost like 30 units. So that's good if you get them. You got ISOs to help level up your characters. There's a chance of getting a 3 and a 4-star Punisher. But most of all, you look, please land on that. Oh, you see how it could have landed on the units? Now that is a good way to get units as well. So as long as you do these 3 things, I'm telling you, go through the story mode, Ultron story mode as well. That's basically 1. That's a good way to get it. We'll just go back to the main menu here. That's one way to get 3 units. If you're doing a good active alliance, and you can rank some rewards in there and get some free units that way, and then you can go into the arena and start battling for battle points, and then start opening up the arena crystals, which dudes, it is the odds of getting units are very high now, because normally every 10 I open, it goes, I think you can actually get a unit, 15 units, and you can get 45 units each time you land on it, one or the other. But I actually get quite a few units when I do that as well, so that is a really good way of getting units. So that's 3 ways of getting units, and if you just save them up, not spending, let's say you do that for like a whole month or 2, you should have quite a bit of units. I reckon, in my opinion, you should have some good units. So when a new special crystal comes along, you should have enough to buy 10, and then that way you should have a really good chance to get some 3 stars and maybe even a 4-star, guys. So that was my little guide there of how to get free units. If you do have any questions or you want to ask me anything else, just leave a little comment below and I will try my best to get back to you and help you out as much as I can, guys. But dudes, we'll go and see you in the next episode, dudes.